Greetings and welcome. It is I, the Fan Dude 21, the original monotone voice fan collector. And today we are in my bedroom looking at a ceiling fan. Happy New Year, folks. Doing a little bit of an ode to Brian Hicks with the introduction there. So yes, we have definitely a ceiling fan upon us. This is a Sears ceiling fan. This is a model 292.904800. Sears, for whatever reason, didn't really like to put model names on their fans. However, absurdly long model numbers. So how fun that is. So this fan you have seen before. I filmed it around 2.5 years ago, back when I was doing videos with no commentary. I've decided for the new year I would remake all those old videos with no commentary and obviously have commentary in them. So yes, this is a plastic housing fan. It uses plastic switch housing, plastic motor housing, and plastic canopy. Now typically you see these plastic housing Sears fans in either white or brown, but this one here in particular, it seems to be a bit of an in-between model versus their turn of the century line, which of course were metal housing. So seems to be a little bit more of an upper scale option, but not as top tier as the turn of the century. So yeah, blades on the fan are solid wood. They look to be some sort of oak finish or so. They got stencil pointed tip. Motor inside of this is a K55 motor. Same motor that they used in the Heat fans, although this one here has been detuned with a lower capacitor value, I believe, and a lower degree blade pitch. The earlier ones were basically Heat fans with housings on them. They used the same capacitor value, same blade pitch, which was 15 degrees. But it seems like going into the early 80s, these became more tame, so to speak. 1982 was also the first year that these became electrically reversible as well. So they started going a little bit more residential spec for these fans versus industrial spec that the Heat fans are. So the light on the fan is not original. The original light kit that this fan had on it was a genuine Sears light, forearm with a center globe, had tulip shades and a frosted globe with an open end bottom to it. And I still do have that light. However, I opted just to not install it here in this room because that's way too much light for my personal tastes. So I'll just put a single round globe fitter on it, and it does the job just fine. Reversing switch is located right there on the motor housing on these fans. So let's go ahead and see what this thing does. Starting up on low. So pretty nice low speed here. Fan is pretty quiet. Kind of hard to hear because the heat's going right now, but subtle airflow. Go ahead and go to medium. These fan blades probably are a bit warped and possibly out of balance, which contributes to a wobble. That knocking sound you hear is the typical issue with these, with the motor, the shaft that attaches to the switch housing sits loose, and there is a plastic bushing that's supposed to have grease, and the grease of course dries out over years. Just needs to be re-greased. which I haven't done so. I don't think I've ever taken this fan apart to clean it properly like I typically do. But typically only run this fan on low, so not really a big deal. And let's go to high. High speed, got a bit of vibration emanating through the blades. But other than that, pretty smooth runner. Like I said, it got a wobble to it, but nothing too over the top. Pretty decent performing fan, 13-degree blade pitch. Cruising at around 200 RPM on the high speed. Turn the light back on. And we'll let it coast. And that's all I got for this one, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video on this 52-inch faux antique brass Sears Emerson ceiling fan, model 292.904-800 from 1982. Stay cool, take care, thanks for watching, peace.